right now, y'all, let's break it down like this. When it comes to Davis McLean, the man, the myth, the legend, played by Method Man, who is doing a great job, by the way, we got to pay attention to how he's been moving. I think they're serving us up, and they want us to think that Davis will remain loyal to Tariq. But we have to remember, Davis is loyal to himself. He said already last episode talking to Noma that he works for himself, meaning that he was directly telling Noma that any decisions that he make, he putting his best interest at first. Or rather, if he's telling her he's not 100% loyal to Tariq, then that means he would have wanted Noma to know that he would choose her side if he felt like there was enough benefit for him. We have right now Davis McLean playing both sides. Plus you got Carter involved, right? Carter, who could get Davis to turn at any moment. All he needs is enough information. But aside from that, you got Davis, who's newly divorced. What's not to say that he already suggested to Noma that they get married before Kane did. On top of that, if that doesn't happen, we can expect Noma to tell Davis, hey, Kane came up with this idea for me to marry him, and then I could get my legalities in America, this, that, and the third. What is stopping Davis from saying, yo, he's a little nigga to me. He's a street punk. He's a kid to me, right? I got such and such connections here, there, and there, right? I'm gonna be able to practice law again, right? Even though he won't, he's not gonna live to make it. What is stopping Davis from marrying Noma instead? And then we gotta be logical about this. Noma would find it more advantageous to marry Davis instead of Kane. Kane, who she feels like is beneath her. And Davis being somebody who, a man of the law, or at least was a man of the law, he has certain expertise that Kane does not have. He has the ability to walk in certain doors that Kane cannot walk in. So we could be in for a grand flip, because see, something within my own conscience, within my own brain, I just do not feel like Kane will be able to successfully marry Noma. Something is going to happen to mess that up. Something's gonna happen. Could that event have something to do with Davis? Because we know Davis will see the benefits in him marrying Noma, especially if he's selfish enough to hope that Noma goes to jail, or better yet, dies, thus leaving him with certain assets. Yes, if Anya's still alive, Anya gets certain assets, but there are things that go to the husband when the wife dies. We have to expect Noma, if she has the option to choose between Kane or Davis to marry, right? Who she feel like the situation would be easier to deal with if she chose said man, we have to know that she would likely choose Davis over Kane, right? Right now, Kane, first of all, she feels like she's above both Davis and Kane, but Kane is more like, hey, he's my roughneck, right? He gets me off in a certain way. Davis is the guy who, you know, he hit enough times, she'll start really considering whether they could really be something or not, considering the fact that she has no one else in her life. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at Davis choosing a side. Now, we know from the previews, that Davis is gonna say something that's gonna prompt Tariq to say, yo, you bugging. Your allegiance lies with me. But we didn't see what was said before that. It's possible that before the scene that we saw happens, Davis tells Tariq to his face, yo, I'm marrying Noma. I'm helping Noma get this done. It's liable that we will see that, which is what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. We got Davis choosing both sides, just like Cooper Saxe did, and Cooper Saxe got his heart shot through his body, right? Last season for playing too many sides. You got Davis, who presumably is gonna go more towards Noma's side, right? Believing more in what Noma got going on because she's more established in the drug game, right? And kinda got less heat on her than Tariq. This is what's gonna cause Davis to be killed. This is what's gonna cause Davis to be killed, and I'm predicting it will cause him to be killed by episode 10. I believe that in episode 10, we're gonna see Davis die, and Carter die, maybe even Noma too, if Noma does not die in episode 9. But Davis is up to something. He's up to something. You gotta understand, he's been disbarred. Ain't no telling if he's gonna be rebarred again, if that's the proper word. He's looking out for death, and you know, some would say maybe he should, right? He's on his own. He gotta make the proper allegiances. And with him attempting to make the proper allegiances, he has to cross somebody. That somebody is gonna be Tariq. That somebody is gonna be Kane. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God-given. That's touched by an angel. That's on the dome, nigga.